Speaking of ways to not enjoy a con, there was actually something that I saw once upon a time ago at, it was IkiCon's group. If you're part of that group, you can actually see this post for yourself, and it's hilarious. In the group, someone decided to ask a bunch of cosplayers, hey, what is the one thing you forget for a convention? Please don't look at that list, you'll lose a lot of faith in humanity. Because it starts off nice and simple. It's like, yeah, I forgot my socks. Okay, that's normal. I forgot my wig cap. Okay, I forgot deodorant. Okay. I forgot deodorant. Oh no. Oh no. Oh good, we're back to socks. Okay, that's normal. Forgot my chapstick. Also normal. Forgot my pants. Been there. Oh god, we're back to deodorant. Oh god. Guys, it's not the neckbeards that have the BO problem. Surprise, it's us. Everyone's just like, deodorant. Maybe the maid cafe should start selling them. Just like, hey, I think you forgot something. I really hope you guys also didn't forget like your shampoo or soap. In case you didn't know, they're included in the hotel rooms 9 times out of 10. Please use them. Please. I don't want to scroll through like, yeah, I'll forgot my shower supplies. Oh God. Forgot my hygienics. There was one that said toothbrush. It's a good thing we wear masks then. The nose is covered. I say that as I took off mine to be able to be heard. Hi, lots of people. You're gonna laugh a lot, as you can already kind of tell. I hope. And as I just said a second ago, my own little story is I have forgotten pants. Once upon a time ago at a con called Anime Dallas, if you haven't been, I do actually highly recommend it. It is a lot of fun. Ignore what happened like the previous year and that they were stupid and put it on anyway. That aside, it's actually kind of an enjoyable convention. Until you're hosting a panel that happens to be like one of your main panels. If any of you know what Yu-Gi-Oh is by chance? Anyone? Okay, good. Lots of head nods. I like you people. I happen to cosplay Seto Kaiba. It's one of my biggest ones. I forgot his pants. I was hosting a Yu-Gi-Oh panel as Seto Kaiba. And I kind of went, this is not 18 plus. I cannot go pantsless. If it had been 18 plus, honestly, I wouldn't have cared. I would have just done it in just my underwear. True story here. So I'm just like, all right, what do I got? Okay, I have Junko's skirt, which and those who don't know who Junko Enoshima is, it kind of looks like think of like a lumberjack shirt, but skirt form. Nope, not an option. All right, we got jean shorts. Also not an option. All right, last option. My at-the-time boyfriend. I'm like, hey, where's your pants for your Kirito cosplay from Sword Art Online? Gimme. I started walking around the con looking like MC fucking Hammer Pants. And let me just tell you, you can't touch that. Just walk around going, thank God this is a long coat. These pants are so baggy, they're huge. Hey, can you pose? Sure, I'm gonna move my legs tightly together as possible because my typical pose would be like, pretend this is like his briefcase, would be like, foot on the briefcase, it's time to duel style kind of thing, like firepower. But if I lifted my pants, suddenly I looked like I would be an Among Us astronaut. Because of how baggy those pants were. I was not Kaiba cosplaying as black, I was supposed to be Kaiba. So the entire time it's like, yep, this is a thing. This is a thing. I need to make sure I never forget my pants again. Good news, I didn't forget my pants the next time. I forgot the whole cosplay. Tokyo and Tulsa that same year, I had it hanging in a garment bag ready to go. It's like, okay, got my checklist going on. All right, makeup shit, good, getting that in the car. Duffel bag, good, getting that in the car. Dual disc, can't forget that. Duffel bag's still hanging. Duffel bag's still hanging. See, this is how scatterbrained I can be. Garment bag is still hanging. It's like, all right, did I forget anything? Nope, I think we're good to go. I get to the con. I'm taking everything out, hanging everything up. Something's missing. Can't quite put my finger on what. Something's missing. Let me tell you, I am notorious for getting something at a con, but I can at least say this with absolute positivity. I have never forgotten deodorant. Woohoo. Also because he won't let me, so thank him. Hygienics are important. Like, all right, I have everything. I'm missing a garment bag. I can't quite put my finger on who. Well, hey, what do I have going on in my schedule? Okay, I'm stupid. I have about 5 panels at this con. All right, no big deal. Oh my God, I know what I'm missing. I make eye contact with the dual disc, frantically go back to the hotel closet, flipping through. I'm like, I don't have Kaiba. I don't have Kaiba. I need to go back to the car. I go back to the car. There is no Kaiba in that car. It's hanging at home. I proceed to call up my friend and be like, hey, what do you want? I have a very big favor to ask of you. Have you left, because I was from Oklahoma City at the time, have you left Oklahoma yet? No, why? Cool. Can you do me a large favor and swing by my house? What did you forget? I forgot Kaiba. Insert pause. You forgot Kaiba? Yes, I forgot Kaiba. How did you forget Kaiba? Insert bunch of laughter here while I'm just sitting here going. Look, I'd love to tell you this story later, but do you think you could grab him? He's a little important for my panel. Please. Yeah, I can grab him. Thank you. That's the story of how my friend had to drive 2 extra hours to make sure that my Kaiba cosplayers returned to me. Cosplay friends are great. Making friends at cons are fantastic, especially when they live close to you, because then you can be like, hey, I'm stupid. Cosplay emergency, please. Speaking of cosplay emergency, I have permission from a friend to tell this story on her behalf because she's let me tell it before, and she was still cool with me embarrassing the shit out of her by telling this. Sometimes accidents happen in the cosplay world, including ripping things. How many of you are familiar with Drag Cloud from Final Fantasy VII? Alright, a couple people. Okay. So for those that don't know, here's what you need to know. Long ass dress, and at the time when it was kind of the more blobby looking version, very thin sleeves. It was one of my friend's first cosplays, and one of the things that she kind of developed very quickly back then was, if something breaks, you safety pin it. Can't safety pin it, you hot glue it. Can't hot glue it, you duct tape it. Normally, not too bad amount of help, right? Not too bad. If that's something important rips on you, like, alright, boom, and fixed. Case in point, safety pin. No big deal. No big deal until you're going up the stairs and you step on the dress and the dress completely rips off of you. No. Man, I wish I had an air pressure meter in here because I feel like it just went at that. Yanks the dress back up, makes her way over to a corner. She's like, okay, I need to fix this. All right, safety pin. Safety pin's important. She's holding the dress to herself, by the way, as she's saying this. Let's see if we can figure out where this is going. Hold the dress to herself, goes to like the cosplay emergency type of thing at this con. They have safety pins. So she takes the safety pins, proceeds to open the safety pin before kind of going, this is a terrible idea. She was about to pin the safety pin into her flesh. Because it's a strapless dress. Oh. The little plastic straps that were on it completely broke off and couldn't be found, so it was becoming strapless, and she was just gonna boop into the flesh to keep it there. The next part is if you can't safety pin it, you hot glue it. I got to watch this one. She goes to her emergency kit, grabs out the hot glue gun. Luckily, this convention center conveniently had little outlet plugs in their hallways. Fucking goes, plugs it in. This bitch gets the hot glue gun up to her skin once again before going, this is also probably not a good idea. Oh my God. What's sad is I learned today there are people that have done this. Guys, don't do it. Don't hot glue things to yourself. It's not worth the burn. Well, the way she puts it down, rips out the duct tape, rips off a piece, and just, all right, cool, going out the day. Oh, I can't wait to watch this later. Duct tape hurts when you take it off. That can take skin. I've also learned that kind of thing firsthand when I tried to put on, way back when there was the scale armor kind of stuff I was trying to wear. Dragon scale was really cool, went around my neck, went around my back. I was kind of lazy and didn't want to wear a bra with it because I thought that would look so much more cooler and all realistic. It was supposed to be like a dragon warrior type thing. It was blue, and it wasn't exactly the most will not stain you type of material, let's just say. So I found these little things that kind of looked like sandpaper circles. It wasn't sandpaper, it's sticky on the inside. So I take it, I peel back the back, and I just stick it on my chest. Okay, so it doesn't matter who you are, guy, girl, non-binary, it doesn't matter. Your testicles were hurt if you put anything directly on them without something underneath. Doesn't matter who you are. I put toilet paper or something, because I learned this the hard way. Went about the day, it was perfectly fine. I go to take off the stuff, I'm like, oh, I look like a Smurf. The blue armor dyed me blue. I just had a blue triangle going down part of my back. I just say back as I gesture to my chest, but point being, going down part of my chest, down part of my back, I'm like, oh God, I am now a blue Smurf. I am not a blue dragon warrior anymore. All right, time to get the sticky shit off my chest. And I decided to do the 1, 2, 3 rip option. Oh, it 1, 2, 3 ripped, all right. 1, 2, 3 rip. Pain. And I bled. I didn't learn about it till I was in the shower. I'm like, why do my nipples burn? Oh, there's blood. Fantastic. This was day 1 of the con. I was supposed to open chest bind later that weekend. Guess who didn't do that? Those cosplayers got flip-flopped real fucking fast. So please be careful, otherwise incidents like that happen. Once again, doesn't matter how much of a veteran you are, doesn't matter how new you are, don't think that I am indestructible, I can take this. No, you will not. You will sweat, you will get marks, you will get hurt. It is not worth it. Take it from me, it's not worth it. I'm just like, I'm brave, I'm a brave person. I'm no longer a brave person. Speaking of being brave, I think another stupid thing I've done, I said earlier, I almost set a wig on fire. It was a mixture of impatience and laziness. Word to the wise, this was my train of thought. There was a wig I needed to stop because I just came back from a con. It was a con to be exact. It's really hot. My wig was kind of going, meow. I was like, all right, I'm gonna style this bad boy up. Use some gel, use some hairspray, no big deal, it'll be fine. I don't have access to a hairdryer right now because at the time I still lived with my family. Sibling is in the bathroom. I can't get in the bathroom. I'm like, okay, I've already put this shit into the wig. I need it to dry quickly, otherwise it's just going to get all globby and kind of messy. What can I do? What can I do? Well, the smart person would go, maybe I can go into my mom's bathroom and get her hair dryer. I'm not smart. I went, you know, people use heat guns on phone.
Oh, no.
People use hair dryers on phone too. Why can't a heat gun be used on a wig? Oh, I learned why a heat gun can't be used on a wig. I take that heat gun, I plug it in, I got it going. It's like the industrial used on car kind of heat gun because it's big. Like, all right, we're going to town. Oh, this is kind of working. Why is it bubbling? The hairspray starts bubbling on the wig. I still keep going. We're rotating this bitch. We still keep going. Something smells kind of weird. Huh, I wonder what that could be. We just keep going. Rotate again. Why is my wig smoking? Oh God! The hairspray started to bubble and started to smoke a little. I almost had a bad incident. Would have had to call a fire department going, hey, 911, this is gonna be a fun one to explain. So this wig just burst into flames. I don't know what caused it or what did it. I have no idea at all. Could have been anything, really, anything. What? People being stupid with like power outlets? I'd never do that. Never do something as stupid as that. I learned later, the bubbling, the hairspray was actually the wig getting ready to melt. So if you want to learn how to make a realistic Lumiere wig that can handle, heat guns apparently are the way to do it. Just light that bad boy up before a con. There you go. Please don't actually do that. Please don't, because I don't know why I could see some of you going, well, this person in this Conmedian told me to do it. Don't. You just retract that real fast, because I've learned anytime I'm like, oh, I'm going to make a joke, it'll be fine, suddenly someone takes it literally. That happens with a lot of really stupid, dumb ideas at 3 a.m. Court dumb ideas at 3 a.m. should never be done. But they always end up done. It's kind of how this panel came to be, was a 3 a.m. idea of, I wonder. Oh, look, we're doing it. Whoops. Another dumb 3 a.m. idea. Hey, you should do toga. I should do what now? I'm also part of a Nerd Blast troupe. That's how a lot of routine ideas come about is, hey, we're going to have 3 a.m. just brainstorming sessions. Oh yeah, that's great. Something that happens to me at 3 a.m. I have something that's called loopy mode. If you've ever seen a child playing around the playground where they're absolutely giddy as fuck and kind of just like, whee, that's me at 3 a.m. I almost cried when I saw a con put one of my panels that early because I'm just like, oh my God. I'm gonna look like a moron next to a hentai dub panel. You're gonna hear moaning in one room and whee in the other. Oh my God. Why would you do that? Especially when it's an all ages panel. I have less of a filter the later it gets. Whee turns into kind of thing. Yeah, sure. The good news is only 2 people came to that panel, so we didn't have too many problems, luckily. And they were both of age, so hooray! God almighty, God almighty. So those of you that have been to cons before, have you ever seen anything disaster has happened in any panels that you've been to, whether it's someone has eaten it or forgot something or tech failures? Okay, head shakes. You haven't been to one of my panels, apparently. I hear music. Sorry, I got distracted.
They're playing My Hero.
They're playing what next door?
My Hero.
Oh, motherfuckers. Gee, why do they always do that? They put me next to the sound panels and I'm just like, what? It's hard to take someone seriously when you hear some noises next door. Case in point, the hilarious hentai dubs. Like, hey guys, I'm going to talk to you about this serious thing. So about this serious. All right, moving on. You turn that down a bit. Distracting my two people. I got it. Your wife was getting banged. God, I got it. The boys of Ash Ketchum and Yugi Moto used to do interesting stuff in hentai.
Wait, for real?
Yes.
Yes.
Before they.
Question?
Yes.
Sauce.
So. Once upon a time, before they went into like the 4Kids type of stuff and were signing contracts about, we will not do the lewd things. We will not be doing anything that involves any of the doing of the do's. They very much had voice stuff that was doing of the do's, and it was dubbed about as great as 4Kids.
Oh, that makes it even better.
Yeah, so it was Yugi Moto and Ash Ketchum in the same thing.
Were they with each other or just in the same show?
Yes.
I would kind of like to hear that encounter.
Yeah, it was a Vitamin, I forget what the hell what group they are, but they
Vitamin
were,
H?
Vitamin H, yeah, it's Vitamin H's hilarious hentai dubs panel. So if you ever catch them at a con, they might actually be at Edgy Expo, knowing them because of that panel. They are the ones that do that panel, and they usually show they sometimes change it up, but usually that one ends up in there just so they can go, so that's Yugi Moto and that's Ash Ketchum. Yugi Moto's doing Ash Ketchum.
It'd be great if one of his things was like this is my trump card if something happens.
And once again, this is why this is an 18+ panel. Because suddenly the subject went do hentai.
Blue Eyes White Dragon, right?
White lightning indeed. Hey Louie, Dark Magician showing off his rod. I just get to give you a
It
joke.
was super effective for Ash.
It did full damage to his life points and sent him into the next one. I think the person died in that sex scene.
Oh, that's even better.
It's called Hilarious Hentai Dubs for a reason. If my memory fully serves me correctly, this one you're gonna have to cut later, by the way,
Okay.
because of the description. I'm sorry if this is awkward for anyone. It was like death by jizz type of thing. It was the unnatural amount explodes out of mouth kind
So
of
like
thing.
OG Mudbone, right?
Basically, kind of thing.
Talking just rivers.
Basically, just long amounts of that while just hearing over and like for long periods of time.
Jackson Pollock away.
What's even better is the first time I saw it, I was sitting as a Yu-Gi-Oh character in the audience.
Oh God.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting there going, I do not claim this as a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. Oh no, by the
I
power
would, that
vested in
makes
the by the power vested in the 3 Egyptian gods. Only in the fanfic world will I accept that one.
Oh, Rule 34 must have had a ball with that.
Oh, I'm sure
Oh,
they
yeah.
did. Oh, I'm sure they did. Just they probably inserted some kind of weird thing of Ash Ketchum and Pikachu with that.
And Yugi, probably.
Yugi and Kaiba more than likely, or Yugi and Yugi. There's some weird shit that happens there. That's
I wouldn't know.
a whole different panel. And I'm JoJo posing now.
What would you know about Rule 34? Where?
Yeah, sure you do. Since the one wearing weird waifu shirt. You totally don't know what Rule 34 is. You just argued like you didn't know what it was. Okay.
Selected that one.
But yeah, you guys say that you haven't seen any kind of disasters in panels. Like I said, you haven't been to one of mine. Oh boy. See, there was a panel story that was called Kiss, Marry, Kill. It was a dating style game where, almost to a degree, everyone wins. Or loses. Kind of depends on how you look at it. Yes. I'll have to submit to a con at some point then. But yeah, it was like, the prize would be, one of my friends cosplaying as Danny Sexbang was one of them. Oh, it was great. He actually was, he started out camped in the audience with a tearaway suit kind of thing. came up to the front to you spin me right around and just full suit ripped. Because we had a challenge going on for who could be the sexiest prize. I won, by the way. No one beats my Seto Kaiba. But I am the king of sexy, apparently. But it is, the prize reads off different questions, and then there are 3 audience members who, based on their answers, the prize decides who they kiss, who they marry, and who they would kill. It gets very interesting very fast. The first time I ran it, we had a Sebastian that was in the panel. I happened to be CL hosting it. That was back when it was all ages, before I went, this cannot be all ages, we are bumping this up. Because mistakes were made, especially when Harley Quinn got involved. We had Sebastian sitting there, and part of it is we blindfold you so that way when you're being let in, you can't see who, is about to compete for you, because, help not rig it. So I try to be all fancy and flourish, and I'm doing this with gloves on and an eye patch. So I already can't see, and I have a contact in one of my eyes, making it where I definitely can't see. I try to be all fancy, like, I'm just gonna do this one-handed because I'm holding the mic. I'm just gonna untie this blindfold one-handed and just whoosh it. Be great. Oh, it was great. For all the wrong reasons. Took his wig with it. Yeah, it was all fancy flourish. I'm like, all right, I'm doing this, it's great, and ta-da! Oh! I'm holding that wig like it was a prize decapitated head. And all I hear from the audience is, Sebastian's bald! Because Sebastian had their head very finely shaved at the time, and he's dying, and I'm just standing there mortified like, you can have your possum back.
You're praising God or some shit. Just like, yes.
Long live the hair of the enchanting demon everyone wants. I should have made that a prize. Like, $20 for the one who wants the hair.
Auction it off.
Almost every kiss, marry, kill, I get reminded of it. No one lets me live it down. They're like, hey, you gonna wig snatch someone again? Oh my God.
Are you?
No, but I had another malfunction in the other kiss, marry, kill panel, and that is, I made the mistake of trying to merge 3 songs together for my Kaiba. 2 of them were meant to be jokes and 1 was meant to be serious. The first one was the who's a little master play the death for you and me, that whole M-I-C-K-E-Y thing. And it kept cutting out in the middle. It was just like M-I-C-K. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I'm like awkwardly just shimmying up the line. Looking like I just fucked up my leg. It's time to do-do-do-do-do-do. What the hell carried into the song? Mickey. No.
Here's a remix.
Yeah, basically. I was looking at my co-host going, what's happening? I don't know. Meanwhile, the tech person's in the front row of the panel laughing their ass off. Hey, I know you're enjoying this, but you think instead of laughing, you could help. I swear, cons sometimes have it out for me. They think I can teleport or do magical shit that I can't do. Well, I appreciate the compliments of everyone thinking I can be a superhero or supervillain, because I would be like Megamind if I was a supervillain, fabulous as fuck, and no one could stop me. I can't teleport. You can't go, oh, you're doing these 2 panels as 2 completely different characters? Well, let's put them at the same time. Yeah, hang on. Let me just go from room A that's upstairs and just one cosplay and everything, just having a nice friendly discussion, to just ta-da, I am suddenly this super fabulous character downstairs in an 18+ panel, fucking with everybody. It's totally how that works. Totally. I wish I could just fall through the floor like, and I'm in a new cosplay. That would make that so much easier. Just magical curtain lifted and just come out in a different thing. Like, how do they do that? I don't know. I will never reveal my secrets. It gets exhausting. My other personal favorite is when Con's just like, okay, fine, we'll fix it, we can fix it. Alright, so it'll still be the same day. We'll give you 30 minutes of space. Is that enough time for you to change? Yeah, let me just get this complicated blue suit off that are a bunch of snaps and frickin' pleathery nightmare. Eye patch, hat off, yeet the wig, face scrub the makeup, and magically appear before you in that 30-minute time limit. Not even staying at the hosting hotel. I know, right? I totally meant to do that. This is why there are no chairs or anything up here. I would eat it.
That's why I'm scared about the TV.
That's why I'm over here. I ate it earlier, tripping over a cord to a tripod in our hotel room earlier. All I did was stand. And I took out the stand.
I don't want to laugh, but that's fucking hilarious.
Go ahead! This one seen me trip over my own feet. Like, it is flat ground and ka-thunk. It's great. I think my personal favorite was when I wiped out as Edward Elric at a con. Someone called me short. I tried to be all cool and fancy by freaking diving off the stage thinking I'd be able to land on my 2 feet. Nope.
Or when you wiped out with the chainsaw.
Huh?
Or when you wiped out with the chainsaw.
Which incident are you talking
Far
about?
more dangerous.
The haunted house.
Oh, yeah, okay, we were getting to that.
It's kind of ironic to wipe out as Edward Elric when the voice actor wiped out too.
Oh.
That was around the same time, funny enough. I predicted
Really?
the future.
Wow.
Yeah, I dove off the stage and it was knees first, almost tore apart my pants. Oh, you can laugh, it's fine. They did too. He was like, oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my god, you're hurt. Yeah, Fab, laugh first before checking on me. It's a rule of comedy. You're good, you're good. Let me just crawl up. I'm like, man, if you have one working arm, one working leg, why would you take it out? Thanks. Appreciate the FMA jokes right now, assholes. You're great. Fucking fantastic. So the story that this motherfucker is talking about, so in case I haven't said, the one with the video camera over there is my significant other. There are some wonderful things about dating a cosplayer, but I'm not gonna list them right now. There's a lot of people out there that are kind of just like, I wanna date a cosplayer, I wanna date a cosplayer, I wanna date a cosplayer. Why? Some cosplayers are very high maintenance and have very particular schedules and are very, very, very particular about things. Some people just want because, oh my god, you cosplay my waifu. For like 5 minutes, buddy, and then when it all comes off, you're just like, who the fuck are you? It's always fun playing guess the cosplayer at a con. I like that you immediately look, did that happen? You're just like, yeah, this was you when I met you, damn it, you catfish. How dare you?
I was tricked. I was bamboozled.
Yeah, it's hilarious, especially when it's just like, I'm a guy. No, I'm not. But,
It's when you're along for the ride, just say fuck it and go with it, right?
hey, for fan people, it's the best. But, I'm gonna break a table, apparently. I was leaning on his shifts, and I'm like, oh no, okay, never doing that. Maybe I should just sit. That's no fun. Yeah, dating cosplay, it can be great, it can be joyous. There are some fantastic adventures that you get to go on. And some of those adventures include when the cosplayer decides to bring some of your nightmares to fucking life. Yeah, laugh it up over there. Revenge will be very swift. But
good luck with that.
this motherfucker does a lot of stuff on TikTok. Both of us do. I just look like an idiot on TikTok because I do a bunch of haha type of shit, including TikToks that are mostly just simping for him. And people love it for some reason. They're like, oh my god, look at you, you're so not worthy. Thank you. But this motherfucker had gotten some glowing eyeballs. By that I mean they are the LED contact lenses. UV, yeah, you're sticking LED lights in your eyes just. Oh, no?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Right early. But the UV lenses, sticks them in, has a neat little LED light thing. That's the thing that's LED, right?
It's a UV.
I don't know tech. Has a UV light, turns it on, opens his eyes, and I'm like, your eyes are going blue. Your eyes are going blue. I don't like it. You can even hear me in the TikTok just going, I don't like it. Close your eyes. I don't like it. Don't look. Stop looking at me. It's for his Dobby cosplay. I have to be Hawks with that. I have to be Hawks with the glowy blue-eyed motherfucker over there in the corner. This asshole wore them to a haunted house. This is part of the adventure that you get to go on with the cosplayer. I didn't even know was the dumb part. We get to the haunted house, and it's a thing where it's 4 collective haunted houses in one. It's actually really fun, really cool. One was like a clown thing, one is an asylum, one is a blackout, and it was weird because it was like walking through a bunch of inflatable mattress type things because it's just like, I can't see shit, please don't abandon me. Especially when you're knocking into a bunch of other people because they also can't see shit. But we get there, I look him in the eyes and go, your eyes look really bright for some reason. Because they weren't in like the UV kind of thing yet. It was just, your eyes look really bright. They just look like a bright blue without the light. When they're not as scary during that time. Oh no, it's just the lighting. Okay. I bought that. I believed that for 2 haunted houses. Because there hadn't been anything too incredibly UV reactive to make the eyes light up. So I'm going to share something I really shouldn't share with you guys because this might end badly. I am terrified of chainsaws. I am terrified of doctors. This haunted house ended, every single one of them, with a chainsaw.
Was one of them a chainsaw wielding doctor?
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking weird. Jesus.
We go into the asylum one, and that's when I finally figured out that the contacts were there, because we're just making our way, we're opening the doors, no big deal. They have us separated because, you know, COVID regulations, so they have us they have each of the groups about 6 feet apart. And we're just going through, hold my beloved's hand, la-di-da, freeze, because there's a doctor standing there holding a tool I really don't like. Cool. I go to look at my beloved for reassurance, and I'm getting glowing nightmare eyes. Doctor's coming towards me. Significant other moves a little bit around me. I start to back the fuck up. Oh, look, the other group has caught up to us.
It's a free-for-all at that point.
Basically, other group starts to catch up. They see glowing eyes. They also see Doctor, and I'm just kind of like... There's no place like home. There's no place like home. No place like home. Brr, and I'm getting out of here. Fuck this shit.
What? So it's Scoob, let's go.
Basically, this motherfucker's laughing his ass off, and I'm just like, nope, 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 nope. I'm running out of there fast, and if you had told a Karen, there's a freaking all-you-can-buy sale. We get to the second house. Well, the last house, technically, and it's the clown one. Those motherfuckers were smart. Towards the end of the haunted house, they had a fake-out setup.
Oh, hell yeah.
It was one of the things where you think it's the chainsaw, and it's just a sound box. The sound box does the chainsaw rev, I fucking take off like a bullet thinking I'm running the right direction. I'm not. I'm running the wrong damn way and smash my leg into a part of the set. Land on the ground, this motherfucker is still laughing at me, and then next to me comes out the clown with an actual chainsaw.
As you
I start crying.
do.
Still laughing. I hadn't been to a haunted house in years, and that was my experience coming back to the haunted houses. And this one wants to take me to a haunted house where they can touch me.
Oh, if they touch me in a haunted house, I'm going to jail for assault. That's just gonna happen.
Yeah, it'll become a game of is it you or is it them? I don't know. Either way, it's terrifying. Because knowing your luck, knowing my luck, you're gonna be there not with like blue glowing eyes. You're gonna have like red glowing eyes, where she's like, hee hee hee. I'm like, no, no, no. This motherfucker also does stuff like The Grudge. I haven't even gotten a chance to experience that one firsthand, but I hate the fucking noise that it makes. Don't you do it. I hate the fucking noise that she makes.
Do it.
Listen, I don't want to cry in a panel. Hey, look at that. I will throw my
Oh,
shit.
it's just that? It's just
It's the death rattle, yeah.
It's the death rattle. I can't stand it. It freaks me out. That bitch don't die. She comes out of anywhere at any time with anything. Yeet out your hair. It's like, hey, look, I don't need hair. Hey, guess what? I'm coming out your drain. Guess we don't need a house no more. And this dude cosplays as her. And he can do this. He can do the stupid back bend thing and can probably come after me via
Okay,
like
hell
spider
no.
chain. Yeah, yeah.
If I saw
You say yes. He can do that. He can full twist his back body all the way backwards and crawl through his legs.
If I saw that show,
He can't show it right now because it's restricted with the outfit.
Yeah, I'm also wearing the back brace right
Yeah,
now.
that's right.
Again, but if I saw someone doing that towards me, curb stomp.
Yeah, you would go fuck the shit out.
No, curb stomp.
I wouldn't have the guts to curb stomp. I'd be stomping my way out the door. Yeah, this was just like, just wait. Halloween. Just wait. I'm like, great, I'm gonna wake up with spiders everywhere and your grudgy ass coming out the closet. That's what I want. Happy anniversary! 2 months! Hey! And I say 2 months because it's 2 months after our anniversary. It's just like, hey, happy Halloween. I love you. Fuck this. I'm burning down the house. I've told him before, if he does the spider shit, we will not have a house. Like, oh, look at that!
Valid.
Hey, 911, something strange happened. This house just went up in absolute flames. I don't know. I don't think it was like a can of hairspray and lighter at all. Not at all.
Not this time.
No, not this time. There was a weird spider infestation, and someone decided to take care of it themselves. Might have involved matches, it might have not, might have been a lighter, might have not, I don't know, just extremely flammable objects without a chimney or fireplace. Spiders are very flammable, in case you didn't know. Oh, I'm sure you did. Okay, cool. I'm sure you get calls like this a lot where there's a spider infestation and suddenly the house goes. No more house. No more house. I'm sleeping in the car. Except for one problem. Motherfucker wants to do it to my car, too.
Do it.
Don't tell him to do it! Whose side are you on?
We'll send it.
It's already planned. I already got the Humpty Dumpty spiders
Life is
going.
about risks.
Here's the thing. Life involves life. You do that, I have no more life.
Just be built different.
Yeah, sure. Let me go animatronic out myself like the Samsung lady.
I'm just saying, if you're built different, spiders.
Sam.
First time of year, remember? Lord Almighty, Lord Almighty. Yeah, I get to face a lot of fun, different challenges and stuff that happens. By the way, so have you guys been enjoying the food that's around here at this con? You haven't
live
eaten.
here.
Hold on. Let me rephrase. Around the con, meaning not in the con itself, but like outside of the con. If you haven't eaten in the past 2 days, there's a problem.
I live here, it's the same.
It's about as problematic as not having deodorant. So, we went to a con in Pensacola called Pensacon. And on the way there, apparently Alabama and Mississippi did not get the message that there is more than just one food type place that exists. Because we're driving through, we're like, hey, we're getting hungry, we need something to eat. All right, yeah, sure, I'll pull up my map to kind of look at the food options. All right, we got Waffle House.
Hell yeah.
And you know that Alabama's really into family dinners and cafes.
Yeah, what's all wrong with them? Family dinners and cafes. Denny's.
That is true.
IHOP. No, just Waffle House.
Hear me out,
Waffle
hear me out.
House.
5 o'clock in the morning, you're blackout drunk. It's not a Waffle House, that's a Waffle Home.
Yes, sir!
You're not wrong. Except the problem was, it was not 5 o'clock in the morning. I was not blackout drunk. If I was, we'd have a whole new slew of problems if I'm driving to a con blackout drunk. I'm no longer on the road. I am eating honey out of a damn tree because of how fast it goes.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, it's just like, all right, what do we want to eat? Well, our options are Waffle House, Waffle House, Waffle House, how about the Whataburger? Waffle House.
We share.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
Well, hold on.
Waffle House.
How many Dollar Generals did you count between Waffle Houses?
Not a lot, actually. I think there was only one that I saw that was actually near Waffle House.
We shan't disgrace the name of Waffle House.
I'm not disgracing it. I'm just saying there needs to be more food options when everything else you've eaten so far is already breakfast.
Waffle House is taking better care of me than my dad has, so.
Damn!
I'm gonna give it to Waffle House.
Fair enough. But like I said, when you've eaten enough breakfast food, you suddenly don't quite want a Waffle House.
I mean, I want a dad too, but I mean, I can't. So I'll take it.
Here, I'll give you 3 advice you gave me. Build one.
Cheers.
Sorry, I should have mentioned, I'm not afraid to roast the shit out of you guys.
Oh, just know you do that, it's coming back.
I welcome it. I love the challenge. Roast-a-thons are fun. I thought about doing that as a panel, fun fact.
You
But
should.
then people get their feelings hurt way too fucking fast.
That's also fair.
I've offended the shit out of One Piece people just because I'm just like, because they went, hey, let's open up a roast-a-thon. I'm like, oh, you don't want to do this. Oh, you don't want to do this. Hey, Kaiba, hit us with your best shot. Oh, why are you doing this? Like, why you want to do this? This is a terrible, terrible, terrible idea. Okay, fine. Why is it called One Piece when it takes you more than one episode to wrap the whole shit up?
Oh.
So,
It should be 1,000 piece by now. You're still going on and 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 on. Oh, hey, look, we're still going. Hey, Naruto called. They want their long-running thing back to them. We're still going. Still going. They still haven't found the treasure. He ain't never gonna find that treasure. He ain't never gonna be king. He's gonna pull up a freaking treasure chest within the last episode. It's gonna be like, ah, you thought.
It's gonna have a note that says get fucked.
Basically. If the show doesn't do it, the abridged will. At this point. Even
I mean,
if,
they did it to Ace, so they'll do it to Luffy.
yeah, I know. They'll be like, hey, you. Even I had one said before in that same panel where I'm just like, you know, it's funny. People give Yu-Gi-Oh shit for friendship. You're a pirate show who can't pirate. You focus more on friendship than you do stealing shit because you're helping everybody. At least Yu-Gi-Oh still focuses on the duels and the monsters. They stick to their name, King of Games. King of the Pirates is going, hi, I'm King of Friendship. I want to be your friend. Join my pirate crew. We're going to find One Piece in not a year. It'll be 10,000 years.
Later.
Yeah.
Sell your soul.
Yeah, you're basically, yeah, that's what he is. He's king of the soul stealers. Because by the time they join the pirate crew, they're just like, what have we done? Our life has left us. We have been forsaken. There is only one God, and his name is the One Piece. That's what it is. It's not a treasure, it's a deity. Because they're all worshipping it.
So actual question that's on topic instead of, you know,
No, Rose, what you
jokes and
got?
shit. Your next panel's that improv thing, right?
Yes, yes it
And
is.
that's at 9?
Yes it is.
Facts.
Yeah, so fun fact, if you guys don't really want to go too far, unfortunately I'm going to have to sacrifice some chairs in this front row. We are hosting a panel that is called Story Story Die that takes place at 9, so you won't have to go too far, luckily. It is an improv game where we have basically the first couple of sentences of a story. You get to finish the rest.
Oh, don't give me that power.
It's not just you, it's you and a couple others. It kind of goes down the line, and when I yell next, it moves on to the next person. If we don't like where the story goes, or Jesus fucking Christ, if it goes doo-doo-doo, or you can't think of anything, and your response is, which is not an appropriate response to finish a story, by the way, you will die. It's the title, Story Story Die. Which is kind of appropriate when it's the Toilet Bound Hanako-kun characters hosting it. If you don't know anything about Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, that's good. You don't need to, because that panel will have stories that are not just Toilet Bound Hanako-kun related. It's got something kind of con related. It's got one that's somewhat waifu related. There's one that is actually related to a Japanese urban myth, and one related to a horror character story. So there is something a little bit, each story has something for everyone to enjoy. And of course the last story is one that will be a winner's bracket. So the winners will get to face off. But yeah. According to my timer, I have like a minute left, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I do hope that you guys have been enjoying this so far. I would absolutely love some feedback on it if you are willing to give it, because I'd like to know if this is a good idea to keep running. So yeah, my name is Cosplay. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, I almost said Musical.ly. That's not the fucking name of the thing. TikTok, that's what it's called. I'm so smart. I'm tired. Can we tell? Story Story Dies can be great. Yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed Conmedian. Thank you so much for coming.